Hey guys, it's Rhett from the 100 Acre Wood Highlands. It is springtime. Things are finally starting to green up. I have fed my last bale of hay, I think. Some of this green is probably just weeds, but at least it's something that the cows can start to graze on here a little bit. So we finally brought home Sarah, Sansa, and Rosie from the vet. They've got a little bit of new jewelry in their ears. I'm going to see if I can show you guys. But if this is your first time finding this, you can look us up on Facebook and Instagram by searching 100 Acre Wood Highlands. Let's check it out. So we got the tiller hooked up on the tractor. We tilled up the garden bed the other day, planted some potatoes and some lettuce, and then I just went way out in the pasture in a field where the cows can't get to and just tilled up a huge plot and planted 2 great big bags of sunflower seeds. It's like 16,000 seeds, and Lucy and I planted those, and we're just gonna hope it rains and see what grows. But I think it'd be awesome to have a big sunflower field out there. But here comes all the cows. They must think I'm gonna feed them. Hey Bernadette, what are you doing? What are you doing, girl? Hey. Yeah. Oh, getting yourself a little scratch. Man, we're already starting to get a few flies out here. Hasn't been warm or green for very long, and we're already getting flies on her horn right there. Won't be long. We'll have to start putting some fly medication on there. I don't want flies, horn flies and other things to bug them too bad. But we've got the Redmond's garlic salt out and stuff, and that's supposed to cut down on some of the flies, but I don't know, it seems like you still have to put pour-ons on their back. We had one of the little calves that was supposed to be a steer. We took him back to the vet a week or 2 ago because we got to looking and it didn't look like he was banded, and so I don't know what happened, if the band came off or what, but we had to have that done all over again. Hey Moose, what are you doing, girl? You're kind of dusty. Irina, what are you doing, Irina? So we haven't got to do a lot of halter stuff with Irina yet. She will let me come up and brush her and pat her a little bit, but she hasn't got a whole lot of work yet. But we really would love to show her this fall, maybe in Nebraska. Let's see if we can find one of the ones with the new ear tags. Pepper? What's going on, Pepper? No, hey, knock it off. So here's Sansa. It's a little hard to see behind all that hair on her ear, but she has got a white tag that the vet put in the right ears of all 3 of the ones that we had the embryo work done on. And they all say Elvis, December 25th. So we used the 3 sex sorted embryos that we have, and it just so happened that the day that they did that work, you can get online and do, gestation calendars and stuff, that they are supposed to be due for December 25th. So probably not the most ideal time in the world for a calf to be born, but it would be pretty cool. And the nice thing about that time of year is I won't really be working super crazy busy at that time, so I'll have all the time in the world to kind of keep an eye on them those few days right around there to see if they need any help. Come here. Come here. So what we'll probably end up doing with all 3 of those that we had the embryos put into, as we will take them back to the vet in a little over a month, somewhere around the 6-week mark, and we'll have that ultrasound work done on them just like we did on Moose and Pepper and Emporia, to find out if those embryos took. And what we're going to be doing in the next week or so is we're going to get Momentous back. We have been way too long without the bull. You guys know I tried to rearrange my schedule of when calves would be born, but we really kind of overshot and went past the time that we wanted to get him. I was trying to delay as long as possible so that we could use these embryos and then not get him back until we knew if those embryos took, because I didn't want there to be a chance that he bred them, and then us mistakenly think, oh, the embryo worked, and then, you know, us do the DNA test later on when a calf is born and find out that, oh, it's not the embryo, it's Momentous's calf. So we're gonna segregate the 3 that have the embryos, and also a few of the ones that are too young to be bred. So this white heifer right here, she's too young. Irina's too young, and Jasper in the back over there is too young. So we'll separate them into this field on this 18 acres. I kind of had to do a little bit more work on the fence and stuff to keep them separated, and we'll put everybody else in the other field over there with Momentous. And then now that, you know, it's been a week or 2 since I picked up these 3 cows from the vet, they'll all be due just sometime right after the first of the year. So, you know, maybe January, February is when we'll be having calves from everybody else. You know, I didn't really want to have any calves born in February because that's when things are super cold and it's just not ideal. But I don't want to wait any longer. I'm ready for Momentous to get out here and get some of these cows bred so that we'll have some calves going on. Well, they're all staring at me like they want something to eat, so I guess I might as well get them some cubes. Hey, Emporia. Where you know, cow? Where you know, cow? The last couple of weeks, it has been so windy that I wanted to do a video a little sooner, but you wouldn't have been able to hear a thing I was saying. Hey, where'd your ear tag go? You're supposed to have an ear tag that says when you're due. Did you already lose it? Did you lose it? We'll pour a little bit of cubes outside. There's really not enough room for them all to get in here in the barn. The trick with doing them outside is not getting run over while I pour them out. Hey, get back, get back, get back. It's like I'm a rodeo clown. Hey, get back. Whew. Dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous. I'm gonna get hit by a horn one of these days. See if we can get a little better look at one of these ear tags. Oh, Penny. It's not the cow I thought I was looking at. You don't have an ear tag. There, you've got one. Elvis, December 25th. Sounds like a fight's going on over there. This little calf right here is the one that was breached that I had to help pull. I don't know if I've touched him really since then. That little calf the little bull calf of Penny's, he'll be old enough to start weaning in June. So about this time that summer is getting going, he'll be old enough to either become a steer, or he could stay a bull, I suppose, but he'll have to leave the farm one way or the other. So I generally don't feed the cubes near as much once the grass starts greening up, so they won't be getting this near as often. That saves us a lot of money on feed costs, and I'm sure they would wish I kept on feeding them these cubes throughout the summer, but once this grass really gets to growing, I'm not going to keep on feeding it. Just occasionally to keep them coming into the barn and the pens when I call, but not every other day or so like I have been all winter. Hey, Cinnamon. So, a little over a month from now or so, we'll load up those 3 cows, take them in, have the pregnancy test done, and we will know whether or not those embryos worked. And hopefully this week or this coming weekend, we'll be getting Momentous back. I was going to try to get him this past Saturday, but things just didn't work out. So Momentous is coming home. Guys, if this is your first time finding us, you can look us up on Facebook and Instagram by searching 100 Acre Wood Highlands. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. You better get in there and get your own feed, man. Get up there and get some cubes. Still getting bullied.